a lot of them know they're not coming back. Okay, like they know it. So what they're doing is they are looking at a situation from like before it happens. They're wondering, by the time I find out I'm not coming back, it's going to be too late. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cash in now, so that in case I don't come back, I've already cashed in. So it's not like that they lost their mind, they don't know what they're doing, they suddenly became these stupid psychophants. No, it's that there's a huge chance I'm not coming back. So since by the time I'm finding out I'm not coming back, it's going to be 2027. So let me cash in now as a contingency. Now, that's the context of why they're doing what they're doing. Now, and also there's a PSYOPs operation in it, but yeah, that's majorly why they're doing what they're doing. Now, the solution proposed, however outrageous it is, just listen. There's a guy who's been proposing the ideas to occupy their properties and whatever and whatever and whatever. There's a good reason why I'm going here, so be patient. They occupy their properties. I am not even saying we occupy their properties, no, but we should be able to have a very, very public, with guys who, like the same way we were saying about all these laws in parliament and all these stupid things they're doing, we should be able to outline what all these people own. For the express reason that I am not old, I am young, but I'm looking at what these people are doing in the grand scheme of things, for all intents and purposes, new total. Because what you need to understand is that Kenya is just a population of people on a piece of land surrounded by the rest of humanity. And when you look at what other people on a not that much different piece of land are doing with their people, with their country, with their resources, is like you're like, what the hell? Okay, like there are better things to do than EU Toto, because what the parliament is doing right now is it's a PSYOPs operation where you bombard people with very, very stupid legislations to keep them angry so that you can be able to direct their emotions, because a fact of human psychology is that anger dissipates. And once anger dissipates, the person is usually anakuanga tired, which is what they're doing. But when you look at it from a grand scheme of things, new toto wanafanya, like they're older, but it is just seemingly sophisticated, grammatically well organized toto, from my point of view. So we should be able to tell them, hey, we know your properties and we know where they are. We do not have time for these stupid things you're doing. So if you mess with our lives, we mess with yours. You go to parliament, do what you want, but if you pass things against us, we go to your properties, we mess them all up, and we mess with your life. Then we go about ours. Like, we do not have time for this. Like, that's my opinion. Because it's they will not stop until you're completely tired. And if you look at the grand scheme of things of what nations are doing, populations of people, there are better things we should be doing with our time, with our lives, with our resources, with our energies than this stupid nonsense. Because most of it is primarily driven by contingency for 2027, and also a very big, pardon my French, fuck you for what we did to them in June, which is the driving forces for what they're doing. Now, the reason I'm proposing this is because when I say we have better things to do, we do have better things to do. Because we have a president that is cutting the country into pieces and selling it to himself via proxy. And the guy has even reached a point where he's acting like a spoiled diva. I think there's an airport named after him already. There's a university he's constructing naming after him. Like, the guy has reached, he's already started acting like a spoiled diva. As I'm gonna name that after myself, that lake. Like, the guy has already reached there. We have more important things to focus on than these two politicians with their stupid games. Like, that is my opinion. We should and the reason for that is that since wameamua kufanya hizi utoto, we should treat them like that. We should be like, hey, mi sina demu ya kushinda nikikimbizana na wewe. Here's the thing. If you mess with our lives, we mess with yours. Now go ye forth and do you, and we do we. Because we really, like, there are so many things we should be doing with our lives, not like running these two stupid PSYOPs games that the parliamentarians are running. Because they don't even intend to pass the laws. They could tukasirisha too, and then they put them aside. So we're just like, hey, you go and do whatever you want. But if that law passes and it is against us, we mess with your life, and then we go about. And then we go about our lives. Because ni kama mtoto, ukigusia kitu tena na kuchapa, sasa wewe enda ufanye unataka. And that frees us from all these stupid anger tantrums that they're trying to give us. And it frees us to actually focus on the actual problem, which is the president. I'm done.
Thank you. I think that was a good submission. I'll bring in Dr. Milton to chime in, and then we can let another set of speakers. Thank you.
Uh,